What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of SnowRunner, and I am proud to show you guys that the 1946 Dodge Powerwagon is complete. But before we get into that, I want to give a shout out to all of my Patreon supporters that made this build possible. So shout out to Brandon, Chase Austin, Sebastian, Rebel TRX01, Joel, Brody, Juicy Fruits, Josh, Frankie, I should say Josh Fowler, Frankie Strain, Derek Little, Justin Lampkins, Sylvan Ryan, Adam Fry, Ryan Jasper, Caden Key, Josh Herbert, Archer Angel 777 Gaming, X Viper, ZZ8984, Jug MBH, Dan Edward, Gage Knight, Yannick Vernew. I probably butchered the hell out of that. And The Great Waffle. Those are the active subscribers right now. Let me check over here at people that have canceled. We got Simon Malandrino and Zachary Wall as well. Shout out to all of you guys for making this build and many more possible, like the JL and probably a 2012 Tundra for December. Lots of really cool stuff coming. Now, this Powerwagon, I do have to send out an update, which I figured I would have to do that anyways because I wanted a little bit of feedback from the Patreons on like some add-ons they'd like on this. But we have a ton of versions. There's 6x6s, there's regular crawlers, there's stock versions, each all in a single cab, crew cab, and X cab versions. There's 19 versions in total right now. I'm thinking of adding a 20th to this, which will be like a super sick rat rod build. But for the purposes of this video, I kind of want to take out one of the Powerwagons. One of these is a swivel chassis, and the others are not. I only bought them all real quick, just to kind of show you guys all the versions real quick. There's a ton of stuff here, and I'm sure TC is going to be doing a lot of videos on these builds. So definitely check out his channel if you guys want to see like really in-depth stuff on this. But I wanted to kind of make this video not only shouting out my Patreon supporters for this month, but also to kind of show it off. Now, where is 6x6 swivel? I'm going to have to drop the names down a little bit so that you can kind of see it more because the swivel's kind of hidden there. But of course, we got my normal engines and gearboxes, but they have been tweaked some to kind of offer like more of a vanilla experience if you leave it stock. I am going to put the off-road gearbox on here with the stock motor. Suspension's crawler, no damage, and there is a tow one that lets you kind of use this for just pure towing purposes with like Red's gooseneck trailers. We're just going to put the no damage on there. And yes, it does drop the durability because it technically reads it as not having it. And we can go up to 47s here on the big old freaking 6x6. There's a ton of rims and tire choices here for this build. A few extras, some dualies and such. Pretty badass, so you can run this in like any configuration you want. I'm gonna go with the boggers because I love the boggers. I really do. Winch is just a stock winch, my normal winch. You do have a hitch for ball hitch as an add-on, and a little crawler bed for the 6x6. The hood does open. It's actually pretty sick. And then we have just a ton of rim choices. I did add some just off-road styled rims here, and I think, yeah, we're gonna run those ones. I like those ones the best. Also, you do have the KMCs in here. And of course, a full colored palette. Now, this isn't a matte paint job truck because I wanted this to be like a show, kind of fully restored build. I'm sure you guys have seen plenty of those. That's the wrong purple. That purple's the one I want. Real life wise, this needs to be moved a little bit further forward though. I will fix that. Don't you worry, guys. There's a couple small things that I've still yet to test myself. This is kind of actually the first time I'm not like just working on the trucks and actually getting a chance to go just purely drive them. I do want to plug my controller up here though. Let's get that plugged up so we can do this properly here. Freaking 6x6 is minty. I'm thinking that maybe for the 6x6 I'll widen out these axles a little bit before the final edition. Because right now I consider this like the open beta for Patreon supporters. And it's just to, you know, show off the newer stuff. And because I'm just so excited for this build. Like, so excited to get some feedback from the supporters on it. Because this build has been a lot of work. A lot of kernel power failures on the PC too happening. Well, actually only 2, but you know, they're really inconvenient. You know, so I'll definitely be getting new PC parts very soon. Oh, did I skin? Oh, I did. Okay, I see something I gotta fix on this because I skinned that to the wrong one. So that's not. Yeah, that's not right. Okay. See, this is why I test out my own trucks as well. Because I'll notice some small stuff I'll need to fix, which that'll all be fixed in an update that goes out before the end of the month. Because it is the 21st when I'm recording this. I'll probably put this up as well fairly soon after this. Probably go up tonight, honestly. But it being the 21st, I'm going to let my Patreon supporters test this rig out, let TC test it out, Diesel Addict, and, you know, get some... just feedback on it. Really, it's a badass truck. I love it. I know a couple things I'll be fixing before the final edition, but hopefully those of you that are Patreon supporters, hopefully you guys can give me some really cool ideas for add-ons that are going to look cool on this and fit the build, because I don't want this to be like something just like with a bunch of crazy bumpers that don't match the build, you know. Wanted this to be like a fully, just something you would like actually see of a Powerwagon build. And I think it comes out pretty well for that, but I wanted to have a couple more add-ons. So yeah, other than that, I'm gonna just shut up and let you guys watch this baby crawl a little bit. I am gonna change the motor out though, because I am running the like stock motor in it, and we need a little more performance, so we'll just go with upgraded. Give us a little more torque, and I'll just go crawling. Oh, and if you guys were wondering what map this is the Desert Proving Grounds, what, part 1, or, yeah, I think it's part 1, map 1, something like that. Number 1, it's the first Desert Proving Grounds that Pixel has here. The racetrack now, we'll just kind of crawl around it. Ooh, that was a big old rock. Oh, I didn't change my, okay. I didn't delete the, damage. Okay. Oops. I'll fix it. Don't worry. A few issues to fix. But there's small things that I would have noticed if, like, TC wasn't so worried about where I was putting mods. Because I was hoping he was going to drive it for the his stream he did. What was it? Wednesday or was it Friday? He did a SnowRunner stream. One of those 2 days. His last SnowRunner stream. I was hoping, and we were just way too close to that wall. I was hoping to see it like in action so I can see any like issues for it, because I hadn't, you know, like I said, this is the first time actually getting to go just drive it and enjoy driving it. Because I've been just building it, playing Forza, and just, you know, general stuff like that lately. The suspension's so well built on this, like it almost doesn't need the swivel frame. Ooh, that is some weird, My tire's going into the terrain there a little bit. It's definitely not made for high speed at all. Maybe I'll add a high speed, one that's truly high speed, for a little yeeting around. What is this? That is a sick freaking rock. Okay, this is where we're taking our screenshot. That is a sick rock pixel. I know you're gonna end up seeing this. That is freaking sick. I love it. That's minty, dude. It's freaking minty. Alright, let's park right here. Yeah. Actually. Yes. Yes. Oh. Okay. It doesn't let me move the camera when I do that. Fucking minty. Alright guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you do want to get access to this mod, there will be a link to my Patreon down in the description of this video, as well as like every other video and live stream. I do always put the links down there so that anybody at any time can find it, but I'll make sure it's the first thing in the description of this video for you guys to come join. And it is $15 a month, which the money has all been going to models. This month a little bit will go to PC parts because we really need them. I don't know how much longer this power supply is actually going to last without having a major failure. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys all later.